I just came from Peyton's room, and he told me that you were down with a lot of physical acting for this movie, even being sucked into the quantum realm. So I wanted you to tell me about that experience filming that sequence.
Well, it looks a lot better on film than it did in person. Those are perfect, one of the perfect examples of feeling really silly. When you say, all right, I'm going to hold on to the edge of the thing, right? And I'm going to be pulled. You guys are not going to make me look like a fool. No, 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 no. We weren't. And that came early on in our shoot, actually. And we all kind of looked at each other, Paul and Evangeline and I trusted them, but the effect was fantastic. But it wasn't like that when we did it. But that's the thing of these pictures. You have to really trust your director, because it goes against, because a lot of times all the things are not there. So the director may ask for a bigger reaction from you than you really feel natural, but almost always they're right because they know what the final effect is going to be. You know.
I remember back when you were cast in Ant-Man, that wasn't really a typical Michael Douglas role. So I wondered, back in 2010 when you got sick, but you came through, did that experience change what you were looking for in movie roles going forward? What you wanted to do with the rest of your career?
No, I think it's because you said it, because it wasn't expected. I just had never done a green screen picture before. All my career I've been is contemporary. Everything I've done, except for maybe one picture, was not. So I just wanted to try, something different, and that was the initial. And then also as a producer, I love to learn about all aspects of the filmmaking process, and so this was something I had never actually, done before. And then finally, there's a new audience out there. Most of my movies were kind of adult themed, and kids couldn't see them. So all of a sudden, you got a whole bunch of new people who know you, who didn't know you before.
But talking about experience, I mean, the leads and supporting cast in the MCU, usually they're somewhere between, I don't know, 40, 60. But being as experienced as you are at 78, what do you feel that you can bring to the MCU that younger actors may not?
Age, age, seniority, older characters. They say it's a young man's game, but yeah, maybe I'll set the record for the oldest character in the Marvel universe. I think me and Sam Jackson may be running a close race, but
Patrick Stewart, maybe?
Patrick
Is up
Stewart,
there?
that's true. That's true.
Mhm. In this movie, you guys you shrink way more than ever before, and it made me kind of wonder if you, in your professional life, in a tough business, ever found yourself in a situation where you were made to feel small, something that you carried with you and perhaps learned from.
That's a good question. I would say I would say a lot of pictures you go into where you have doubts, and that's just an inherent part of the process. And when you have doubts, it makes you smaller. You just feel more constricted. And part of what confidence does is it expands you. It allows you to grow. So I think it's almost a natural process of acting. A lot of times, unless you're feeling a little doubt in the beginning or uncertainty, I don't think you're pushing yourself enough as to what your doubts are. So I think it just goes along with the process. But on the other hand, I like to think small. I like to get small.